Why is Earth in $315 trillion debt if we already have all the resources? Why do we owe money on a planet that gives us everything? Earth gives us air to breathe, water to drink, sunlight for energy, land to grow food, forests, oceans, minerals, and more wealth than any human could ever count. Yet somehow we're told the world is in over 315 trillion of debt. But who do we owe? We don't owe the Earth. We don't owe the trees, the rain, the soil, or the sun. We owe other people, or more accurately, a system built by people that turned the planet's abundance into debt. Here's how the illusion works. Governments borrow money from central banks. Central banks create that money, often out of nothing. Corporations borrow to expand. Consumers borrow to survive. And as this debt grows, so does the illusion of scarcity. But the truth is, there's no shortage of land, food, or energy. What we have is a shortage of access, and that's by design. Because the modern economy doesn't just run on money, it runs on debt. Debt creates control. It turns nations into clients, workers into servants, and wealth into a pyramid, where those at the top own what everyone else must rent, borrow, or chase forever. And here's where it gets worse. The more money we print, the less it's worth. That's inflation. So even if you work harder, save more, and spend less, your money buys you less every year. But prices keep going up, and so does your rent, your food, your energy bill, and your stress. All while those at the top, they don't work for money. They own land, gold, companies, data, water, and energy. They own what money can't print. So ask yourself, if the world is rich in resources, why are most people poor? The answer isn't in nature, it's in design. We're living in a world where value is artificial and debt is engineered. And most people never question it. Because from the moment you're born, you're taught to obey the rules of a game you didn't choose. But what if I told you, the Earth isn't in debt? You're just living in a system that convinced you it is. This isn't about conspiracy, it's about consciousness. The moment you start seeing through the illusion, you begin to understand. What they call debt is often just a tool of control, a way to keep the majority struggling while a few live in permanent abundance. Final thought, we were given a planet full of gifts, but somewhere along the way, we started renting what was already ours. What would happen if more of us woke up to that? Follow for more videos that educate, awaken, and empower you. This is your mind. Take it back.